Pop Squat, coming at ya. This is a track sent in by one of my patrons, one Bradley is his name. You can become a patron right down here, or at least you can find the link to my Patreon, which is right down here in the description to this video, where it says show more, probably. This is a track from, sent in by one Bradley. He sent me a bunch of tracks by this particular artist, Kuraudo, and I'm probably pronouncing that very poorly. But the song is called Seasons. I want to double check and make sure I haven't actually done this song, because I know I've done a few tracks from Kuraudo. Seasons. No, good. There's apparently a really excellent game called Seasons that I've owned for 5, 6, 7, 8 years and have never had a chance to play. Board game. And I really should play that at some point. Let's listen to Seasons from Kuraudo, produced by Kuriyai. Love that name. It's Kuriyai. This came out 4 months ago, or was posted to SoundCloud 4 months ago. Hashtag plug, so that gives us a clue as to what we're going to get, what we're going to hear. Looks like there are lyrics down here in the description. 2 minutes, 16 seconds. Let's check it out. Thanks again, one Bradley. Here's Seasons from Kuraudo.
Don't have any reasons to be so upset. My mood be changing like the seasons. Wipe you off the map, erase you, call it a deletion. And don't think you can play me, got a 160 like seasons. Don't have any reasons to be so upset. My mood be changing like the seasons. Wipe you off the map, erase you, call it a deletion. And don't think you can play me, got a 160 like Steven. Yeah.
I really kind of like the repetition and the changes to this first verse, you know, repeat and change, repeat. And it's very cool. It just is a different thing to do. Sorry, I have the hiccups now all of a sudden. It's a very different thing to do with a verse. I like it.
I got racks up in my cargo, in my jeans. I'm a shadow with the team. Those are the people I walk with. Won't bother me if you talk shit. I'm going up in like Carino. I need some beats and you know I'ma make a call quick. I'ma let them know I need some fire, cause I'm about to cook up, put your speakers in a fryer. Layer like 3 vocals resonating like a choir. And yeah, I don't do drugs, but I'm still aiming to go higher.
This is so interesting because he just says, yeah, I don't do drugs, but I'm still aiming to go higher. And it's interesting because when I think of Plug, there's a couple of things I think of. Very personal lyrics about them, especially their relationships, especially with women, especially if they don't go well, and talking about drugs and talking about like how cool their life is, right? And those are 3 different things. I'm not saying drugs make your life cool. They actually really don't. But it's interesting because this song approaches Plug in a completely different way. The lyrics are not specifically about a relationship. They're not specifically... They're really more about the music and about them and how they create stuff and some of their personal... The lyrics are very different in this, but the style of the music is Plug. And so... I'm sure we're going to see more and more of that happen over time as Plug either gets more popular or, you know, it kind of reaches a peak and then starts to fade away. But people are being influenced by this music, and then it just depends on how they use it. And in this case, in Kuraudo's case, he's using it with completely different types of lyrics than somebody like Summers might. And that's the sort of thing that makes it really interesting to me to hear this stuff, like how other people are being influenced by the music, but using it in completely different ways, even though it sounds, or it would be classified as the same sort of music. It's cool.
And I'm cruising with my shawty through Japan. Hope that won't just be a dream, but where it all began. Please let me know if you think that you like the plan. If you wanna be my girl, then I will gladly be your man. But I know I'm just too afraid to write a letter. My mind says that I can't, my heart just says that I should get her. Maybe it's for the better, but I just can't forget her. Wiping all the tears away cause they keep getting wetter. Don't have any reasons to be so upset. My mood be changing like the seasons. Wipe you off the map, erase you, call it a deletion. And don't think you can play me, got a 160 like Steven. Yeah. share that with the team. Those are the people I walk with. Won't bother me if you talk shit. I'm going up in like Carino. I need some beats and you know I'ma make a call quick.
Cool sound. That's cool. That's cool for all the reasons that I was mentioning. It's a very different type of plug track, and I think it sounds really neat. Neat. It sounds neat. That's so cool. It sounds really neat. I'm such a dork. No, seriously, I think this sounds really good, and I like what he's doing with the style of music and the lyrics, and it's very different, even though it's a plug song. Great. It's great stuff. Pop Squat. Check it out. Please like, subscribe, and share. I'll be back with some more music. Bye-bye.